It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, quickly approaching this year's All-Star break. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And we get to see the Brow in action tonight. Scary that it's still so early in his career. Kenny, just how good can Anthony Davis get?
Well, he's
Look
dominant.
at that brow you got right there.
Oh,
whoa!
I have a double brow.
Man, that thing has a
duo
taken on
brow?
a life
I have
of
a
its
double
own.
brow. I have a
Duo brow.
Yeah, yeah. It does.
Weighs about 14 pounds.
It's
doesn't
thick,
it?
though. It's thick, but it's a duo.
Anyway, AD.
Well, anyway, he's dominant in almost every aspect of the game. A big guy who can handle the ball. He can run the floor. He can shoot jump shots. He can defend. And he's a force anywhere you put him.
I want to see how smart you guys are.
Okay.
If he was a reptile, which reptile would he be?
Oh, a raptor.
Ernie?
If he were a reptile,
What would he be?
he'd be,
Taking too long, Ernie. He'd be a versatilian.
Ooh.
Team should be nervous of what he can do in 3 years. You like that?
Versatilian.
Versatilian.
That
like
is.
that.
I'm surprised that you've waited this long to break that one out. A
Yeah.
versatilian.
Dr. O'Neal, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Amphibious.
Kevin Harlan, it's all yours.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Nets.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Second chance points are a big part of the game, and they did a terrific job creating many of those opportunities for themselves.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines, and we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, D.A. Thank you. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jermichael Green is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point guard.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
That's tipped, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Thunder. Nobody near George. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Davenport. Stolen by Beverly. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. Brown outside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown against Beverly. Fires the three. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The kid passes to James. To the right side. Here's Davenport. Brown wide open. He fires. They grab their own miss.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
Here now, the Clippers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
LeBron James on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. James has got his first basket.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy, but great players create these opportunities every single night.
And the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harrell. A 32-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Here's the kid, defended by Beverly. Shoots over Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Beverly finds Harrell. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Beverly. 5 on the clock. Count that bucket.
You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverly unbothered by the good deed.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
They get a hand on it. Passes to Davenport. Out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. And take a look at Brown. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Now here's Green. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Nobody near Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now the pass to Davenport. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
And George kicks to Harrell. There's the dish to Leonard. Poked loose. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Beverly, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low, and Cousins throws it down.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
And And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Dishes it to Leonard. Over James. Here's Harrell. Shoots over Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Green. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the basketball universe. Game 7, Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
Really? After all these years?
Yes. And he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Stats for James. Just an incredible month of basketball. 8th in field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Shamet, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's Davis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Kicks it to Harrell. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Clippers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Williams. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. LeBron outside. Brown trying to free himself up. No good from LeBron. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And both free throws good for Davis. Clippers trailed by 11. And the Clippers call time here. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity. But I think also on the defensive end, when you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say, they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
Chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. And you look at the kid, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And of course, Slim.
The three-pointer was the weapon of choice for both of them, and it was very effective.
Outside Williams. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Williams. A beautiful reverse layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Shamet. He's covered by Brown. Williams passes to Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got his first points in this one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Passes it to Davenport. From deep three-point range. Good, and the assist goes to James. 7 points for the kid.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Green. He kicks it to Williams. Bobbed up there for Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the dunk by James.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And where the shots been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Clippers.
And when you're riding on the upper end of the conference like these guys are, you usually have an excellent distribution of how and where you get your points. And these guys have a very effective offense, getting it done inside, outside, and from mid-range as well.
And it's Brown missing. Clippers trail by 14. To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Cousins. Finished off the break.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Zubac. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Brown outside. It's good from long range. Brown's got 10.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Williams. LeBron left side. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
A thrilling way to finish this one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, you know, in this era, everybody likes the three-point shot. I like their commitment to pounding the ball inside.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Ivica Zubac. Green is out there with clutch. Then it's Williams.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And Steve, the way Jermichael Green got here. A terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Williams, and it's good for 2. 9 points for the kid.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Williams. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shamet. And the layup's good off the glass.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
LeBron outside. To the inside. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The kid passes to Davis. McGee with it. Here's the kid. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down. And he took advantage of it. Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And the Clippers call time here. Smitty, so much work done by the players in the offseason. In terms of development, which skills tend to be the easiest to improve upon?
I think there's one, and you got to call it a skill right now, is the easiest is getting in tip-top shape, because that's all on you. Being able to put in the time in your body and nutrition. Next, I think for guys is defensively. I think that's the skill that you obviously can work on. It's about lateral movement, and you don't need others. You can come out and work on that. Next, I think for guys is shooting. And I wouldn't say you'll be Steph Curry from one summer to another, but if you put in the work, you'll see the percentages starting to go up.
All right, a moment to check out stats for the kid. This past month, he's really set himself apart. First in free throw percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's George. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now the pass to LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Two shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
Both free throws good from James. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Outside, Davis to the wing right side. Brown against George. Pass to Davenport. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by George.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Got that one up quick. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
The confidence Leonard shows from range now. You wouldn't know it was once a weakness.
Here's Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. Clippers trail by 13. And stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Davenport. The kick out to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Leonard on the wing. Takes a 3. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
Leonard finds Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. There's Harrell. Great D that time from Davis.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Here's LeBron.
Ooh. how you attack.
Agree.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Lakers leading by 19. Stolen by Zubats. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The free throw drops for Zubats. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for the Kid. He's off on the second. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers. We're able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected. And you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Harold dishes the veteran. Here's George. Los Angeles with another miss. Lakers leading by 20. After Kuzma. And the baseline jumper, no good.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Rondo against Beverly. Down low. Here's George. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And after he scored his first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
James looking it over. Round against George. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out the Clippers, 3 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've made such fantastic progress this season. To see them so close to the top of the standings at this stage, what a surprise.
Well, it's not surprising to them. Since day one of this season, these players and coaches have said they view themselves as one of the league's top teams, and it looks like they're right there.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Big Smooth comes in for LeBron. And Hunter subs in for Brown. And he makes both free throws. Now Beverly, 5 points in the game. Outside line. Beverly, a 3. No good that time.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And they double up Davis. There's Big Smooth. He's averaging a bit over 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. And again, the Lakers, no good. Clippers trail by 20. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now they need the basket. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Shots out of bounds. And the Sixers was justified by that. The Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Here's Big Blue. Here's Davis. He gets on by Los Angeles. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Beverly. But Trey. He gets on by Los Angeles. He gets 1 in the first Now it's back and have a look at the top 10 teams in the NBA this season. The Lakers second. And ball create opportunities for the right players to score. The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight. 9 for gentlemen. 2 shot. 1 shot. And he makes the front. He's checked in for Dick. Watch just checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Beverly. And under 10 seconds, so it's a bump. 1:14 left for the first half of basketball. Williams hits the green. And here's George for 3. Knocks down the ball. George just got 12 points in the game. There's never been any question about George's three-point range. He takes those stretches where he knocks down three at a ridiculous rate. It's fine to extend defense. Trying to get turnovers, but guys have to help each other. That's been a problem with all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off. High shot, and the Lakers are up and in. He's got 14.
I tell you, he is scorching the net this quarter. And that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Rondo is just 100. We got 28 seconds left for the first half. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Harold. Harold's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's for George. Here's Williams. Solid play on the block, and that one's good.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Kuzma with it over Green, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball his got on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. How can we win this game?
Every quarter there's a stretch where guys are playing hard. That's where we win. But you got to win together. We're going to stop. And we're trying to make it up in the turnovers and kill us right now.
You know you call that hero ball. Thanks, Doc. Back to you.
Thank you so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the fourth quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Come on, Ernie. What can you say about LeBron that hasn't already been said? The first half is just a microcosm of his whole career. Everything he does on the basketball court, he shoots, he passes, he defends. It's getting boring. Not tired talking about.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. Just tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively. Not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time. Not enough disruption.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out. Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Los Angeles leading by 14. Avery Bradley is out there with Hunter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And then it's Big Smooth. And it's Cousins in its center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Brent. Paul George with the steal. Kicks to Beverly. 16 feet away. 18 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot. Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 12. Left side, Leonard. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional, he sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him.
And he makes the first. The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hunter, defended by George. Here's Cousins. The shot from the low post is good. Cousins has got 6.
That was their 4th attempt at this half. They finally got one to go down.
Leonard against Kuzma. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Kawhi Leonard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes to Akwebu. It's stolen by Green. Leonard draws the double, and there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. Los Angeles calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
The Lakers on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the rejection by Cousins. Over to the left wing. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Beverly finds Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Los Angeles leading by 12 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. You wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. The pass to Akwebu. over Green. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Beverly, the pass to George. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Thunder, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. Harrell dishes to Leonard. He kicks to Beverly. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots over Kuzma. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Hunter, the pass to Green. Here's Hunter. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
The open shot by Leonard. That shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Hunter, defended by Beverly. Hunter kicks to Green. Pass to Hunter. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Hunter. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Clutch comes in for Green. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Zubac with it. Cousins is there. Right side Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Off the mark and a bad shot there. Shamet. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Leonard against Rondo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game in court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Here's Williams, drilled from 11 feet out. Williams has got 8 points.
You know, bursting off the screen, Williams makes a quick decision, takes it himself.
Rondo looking around. Rob. Left side Williams. Shoots over Kuzma. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 17. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Lou Williams, fourth.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And the first one drops. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Zubac finds Williams. Here's Clutch, guarded by Kuzma. Zubac, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Clippers trailed by 19. Here's George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 16.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard kicks to George. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Pass to Hunter. Clock at 4. For the 3. Hands it from downtown. Hunter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers.
The defense disrespected his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
Clutch the pass to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Hunter. He's got 6. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. 109 left in the third quarter. George against Green. George finds Williams. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. A rebound by the Lakers. Big Smooth got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Wide open. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. George has got 18 points in the game.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Here's Hunter. He's got 9. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Don't miss the action. Your favorite NBA superstars are here to compete in a showcase of the league's top talent. It's the NBA All-Star Game.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Clippers trail by 18. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Clutch out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Paul George. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Here's the kid. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Davis dishes to James. Beautiful reverse layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Stolen. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those is kind of like a big three. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's why I think it's changed.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good by Davis.
If the game seems easy for AD, that's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game.
Clippers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Brown's got the ball, and the dunk by James.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Bikes the pass to Harkless. He dishes it to Harrell. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
That's what's extending this lead. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
Passes it to Clutch. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out, Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green, they just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right. James kicks to Davis. There's the pass to Davenport. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Harrell. Here's Thornwell. He's covered by Brown. We know a lot of NBA players take how they've been rated in a video game, Steve, personally. You've made digital appearances during your career. Did you ever have any issues with the ratings?
No, I didn't. And I think now these players grew up in this generation with video games. So, yes, they take it personally. They understand, and they're playing these games while they're in the NBA. So a lot of them, just like when the media is all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are, even in a video game.
There's the dish to Bikes. Shamet, guarded by Bradley. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Here's Davenport. Rebound by Harrell.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Dishes to Harkless. Here's Bikes. Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Here's Davenport. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 11 points for the kid.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bikes kicks to Harrell. Pass to Thornwell. Back to Harrell. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron drives in, and the dunk by LeBron.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
Here's Bikes. Passes it to Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Thornwell, the pass to Bikes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore as you look back. Is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
In a class by himself, no one matches up with LeBron in transition.
And the pass to Zubac. Here's Thornwell. Here's Bikes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. At free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said. Shamet, and again, no good by the Clippers.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Here's the kid. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thornwell, the pass to Zubats. To the wing on the left. Here's Bikes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Thornwell. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
The Clippers shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're in front by 34. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And that one falls for Bikes. He's perfect from the line this time. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And finished off by LeBron.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Here's Bikes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
James outside, down low. Here's Brown. Count it.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Shamet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Make a play, come on!
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
I think the body control is the most impressive element about DeMarcus Cousins. He's a well-coordinated athlete.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Bikes. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.